Fuban. Fuban is a powerful monster king in Black myth found in the kingdom of Sahali. He looks scary, with strong armor and big horns, and even though his face looks like a Buddha's, there's something dark about him. He is part good and part evil. The kingdom of flowing sands was once rich and full of gold. The people there loved Buddhism and used a magical drum called the Drum of the Setting Sun to keep the seas calm. But when the king became jealous of their devotion, he banned Buddhism and destroyed temples. This angered the heavens, and Fuban, a giant insect-like monster, came out of the ground to attack the villages. No army could beat Fuban, but then a wise monk in yellow robes showed up and helped drive him away. This monk was named the Royal Sage and became a hero for saving the people. In the game, players fight Fuban as a tough boss. The Yellow Wind Sage asks for help because Fuban has an artifact that makes him super strong. Players must use strategy, beat the drum to draw him out, and work with the Yellow Wind Sage to defeat him and earn powerful items. Black Bear Guai. Black Bear Guai is a powerful Yaoguai king, living in Black Wind Cave. He is also known as the Black Wind King. Once, he was friends with Elder Jinchi, even before Jinchi became the abbot of Guanyin Temple. Black Bear Guai got involved in conflicts with Sun Wukong and the Tang monk, but was eventually defeated by Wukong. He promised to serve Bodhisattva Guanyin and wore a special headband like Wukong's as a sign of loyalty. Despite his time as Guanyin's disciple, Black Bear Guai turned back to his old ways after gaining Wukong's eyes as a reward from the Celestial Court. This made him even stronger, and he returned to Black Wind Mountain near Guanyin Temple. In Black Myth, you will find him in the Black Wind Cave, where he stands as a challenging enemy. He has a history of being tempted by valuable things, such as the Tang monk's golden robe, which led to battles with Sun Wukong. Eventually, Guanyin tricked him into surrendering by turning Wukong into an elixir, which forced Black Bear Guai to give up. He then became a guardian deity on Mount Laojia in the South Sea. Elder Jinchi. Elder Jinchi is a powerful Yaoguai king and the head abbot of Guanyin Temple in Black myth Wukong. When he was young, Jinchi knew Black Bear Guai and had a fascination with the beautiful robes worn by senior monks. As he grew older and became the leader of the temple, his interest in collecting fancy kasayas, monk robes, never went away. When Tang monk and Sun Wukong visited Guanyin Temple, Jinchi noticed Tang monk's special golden robe and wanted it for himself. He pretended his eyes were weak and asked to borrow the robe overnight. His greed led him to put on the robe, and soon after, a fire broke out in the temple. Knowing that his desire had caused this disaster, Jinchi felt deep shame and guilt. Unable to live with what he did, he ended his life. In the game, Elder Jinchi can be found as a hidden boss in the ancient Guanyin Temple in Black Wind Mountain. To reach him, you must ring 3 bells to be teleported to his location. After defeating him, you can find the fireproof mantle nearby, an important item for their journey. Red Loong. Red Loong is one of the 4 Loongs, ancient dragon-like beings who were rulers of important rivers. After the case of their father, the old Loong king of Jing River was resolved. The 4 Loongs felt uneasy about their future. They wanted to step down to avoid trouble, but their resignations were rejected by the Celestial Court. Red Loong, being smart and careful, traded his treasures with Black Bear Guai to get a safe cave in the mountains and went into hiding there for many years. When he woke up, he wanted to fly again but found it hard. Remembering an old saying that dragons need claw wood to rise, he tried carving it out of the mountain but still struggled to soar. Hoping for help, he bought a special incense burner, the Boshan Censer, from Black Bear Guai. Red Loong believed it could create the clouds he'd be needed to fly. Though it worked a bit, it drained his energy and he couldn't fly like he used to. Red Loong's story shows how even great skills can fade if not used. In the game, he guards a hidden area and uses powerful lightning attacks with his claws and tail. Lingxuzi. Lingxuzi is known for his fierce nature and strong wolf-like appearance. He has gray fur, sharp claws, and blood-stained fangs that make him a terrifying opponent. Lingxuzi used to be part of the kingdom of Shituo, but when it was destroyed, he led a pack of wolves to safety and found refuge under the protection of Black Bear Guai, who made him the new master of the wolf Guais at Guanyin Temple. Unlike the previous Lingxuzi who sought wisdom and immortality, this new Lingxuzi was focused only on becoming strong and powerful. He trained hard, using his claws and teeth as deadly weapons. However, not everyone in the wolf pack liked his rule. The older wolf guys, who missed their former leader, grew resentful and plotted against him. Lingxuzi was smart and saw their plans coming. He tricked them into gathering at the temple and had his loyal guards capture them. A fierce fight broke out, and Lingxuzi jumped in, attacking those who betrayed him. Despite the chaos, peace was eventually restored when the Fireblade Wolf intervened, saving some of the rebels. In the game, Lingxuzi is an aggressive boss who uses powerful claw and bite attacks. Defeating him rewards players with special items like the Grey Wolf Mask. Yellow Loong. Yellow Loong is one of the members of the 4 Loongs. He has an interesting story where he tried to avoid danger by becoming part of the robe of Yuan Shucheng, an old man who could see the future. Yellow Loong stayed hidden on the robe for 100 years, following Yuan as he traveled and predicted people's destinies. Yellow Loong listened to the old man's thoughts, which were often about fate and whether people could really escape their destiny. Yuan Shucheng sometimes spoke cheerfully about taking risks because life and death are already decided, but other times he wondered if knowing your fate could truly help you avoid it. Yellow Loong often wondered if these words were meant for him, but since the old man never confronted him, he stayed. In the game, Yellow Loong is a tough boss with fast, strong attacks. Players need to use special spells to slow him down and win the fight. You can find him in the Webbed Hollow's Relief of the Fallen Loong. Defeating him gives you valuable items like the Sea Supporting Tendon, Lung Pearl, and unlocks the Golden Lining spell transformation. Violet Spider. Violet Spider is a powerful Yaoguai queen who lives in the Webbed Hollow. She was once a heavenly maiden who fell in love with Ju Baji when he was an admiral in heaven. After Baji was banished to the mortal world and turned into a pig-like Guai, Violet Spider also fell from grace and became one of the Spider Guai sisters. Years later, Violet Spider and her sisters captured the Tang monk, planning to eat him. By chance, Baji found them and recognized Violet Spider. Though he played around in the water where they bathed, he managed to escape and alert Sun Wukong. Wukong, Baji, and Sha Wujing worked together to defeat the Spider Sisters and save the Tang monk. However, Baji couldn't bring himself to kill Violet Spider, letting her escape because of their past connection. Violet Spider stayed in the Webbed Hollow, where she raised 6 daughters. They often tricked and preyed on travelers. She received a magical needle from the 100-eyed Daoist master for his next scheme. In the game, Violet Spider is a tricky boss who uses her spider-like abilities to fight fiercely. Defeating her gives you valuable items like the spider leg and fine gold thread. The Scorpionlord. The Scorpionlord is a fierce Yaoguai king, living in Purple Cloud Mountain. He is known for his golden armor and deadly claws. Long ago, the Scorpionlord was favored by the Scorpion Queen, who ruled the Mountain of Venom near the Kingdom of Women. The queen was famous for her beauty and skills in using her charms to practice the Tao of concentration. The Scorpionlord was her partner, and they had many scorpion children, but because none of them were female, the queen lost interest in passing her skills to them and ignored the Scorpionlord. Feeling rejected, the proud Scorpionlord took his children and left the mountain. Later, when the Scorpion Queen captured the Tang monk, Sun Wukong fought back, summoning the powerful Dawnstar, whose crow defeated her instantly. Furious, Wukong burned the mountain down, destroying everything. The Scorpionlord returned to find the queen dead and vowed to get revenge. The Scorpionlord practiced hard and moved to Pipa Cave, trying to rebuild their power. When he learned that Webbed Hollow was a great place for insect guais to grow stronger, he moved there with his sons. In the game, he's a challenging boss, and players must fight him by breaking jars to make him aggressive. Defeating him grants powerful rewards like the Stained Jade Gourd and Death Stinger. 100-eyed Daoist Master. The 100-eyed Daoist Master is a cunning Yaoguai king, living in the Temple of Yellow Flowers. He has many eyes across his body, giving him the ability to see and plan many steps ahead. This makes him a tricky and dangerous opponent. In the past, he was an enemy of Sun Wukong and was rewarded by the Celestial Court with a powerful item called the Envious Tongue. The Daoist Master used his new power to get revenge on those who had helped Wukong. He defeated Bodhisattva Pilampo's son and performed experiments that turned him into a creature called the Duskveil. The 100-eyed Daoist Master also worked with Violet Spider, helping her with a plan that involved a special needle. In the game, he is a challenging boss who uses powerful attacks and his many eyes to weaken opponents. He tries to trick others, like when he poisoned Tang Monk and his friends. Sun Wukong managed to fight back but had to get help from Pilampo to stop the Daoist Master's golden eyelight, which made Wukong weak. Defeating the 100-eyed Daoist Master gives valuable items, including the Envious Tongue Relic and the Celestial Ribbon. You must be prepared to face his tricky and powerful moves. Duskveil. Duskveil is a mysterious Yaoguai king found in Purple Cloud Mountain at Cloud Nest Peak. He is an enormous creature with a 2-phase battle where the environment changes and players must face him under the glow of a blood moon. Duskveil's size and area-wide attacks make him a tough opponent, and players need to be alert to avoid his powerful moves. Duskveil's story is connected to Dawnstar, the son of Bodhisattva Pilampo. Dawnstar was once a deity who helped Sun Wukong defeat powerful enemies. However, Duskveil is hinted to be a corrupted or undead version of Dawnstar, who was changed after a series of tragic events. This includes experiments by the 100-eyed Daoist Master, who used magical items like the Weaver's Needle, which had ties to Dawnstar's eyes. Duskveil's fighting style is unique and animal-like, with movements that resemble a bird or chicken. He can shoot feathers, jump high, and stomp the ground, creating strong shockwaves. And defeating Duskveil is challenging, but rewarding, as players receive rare items like the Weaver's Needle and double-combed rooster blood, along with other valuable loot. Erlang Shen. Erlang Shen is a powerful and respected Yaoguai king found at the top of Mount Mei. Known for his incredible strength and skills, Erlang Shen is a key figure who wields great power and is not to be underestimated. When facing the player, he starts as Erlang, the sacred divinity, and transforms into Erlang Shen, showing his true power. In battle, Erlang Shen uses a mix of powerful attacks, including slashes with his sword, laser beams from his third eye, and fiery moves. His first phase involves wide, sweeping sword attacks and beams, while his second phase is even more intense, with a fiery sword summoned from the heavens. He can turn the sword into a lightning whip and use a giant axe in fierce combos. Near the end, he breathes fire in a dramatic move, but the player absorbs the flames and grows stronger to finish the fight. Erlang Shen was once part of a great battle involving Sun Wukong, where he took a powerful piece from the Monkey King, hinting at his deep connection to the Celestial Realm. Defeating him rewards players with rare items like Celestial Ribbon and the powerful tri-point double-edged spear, along with the spell transformation Azure Dome.